Why you are still doing tasks the manual way when Claude Code can easily automate the whole process just by describing in plain English by the brand new feature which are Claude Routines or Schedule. You are looking at an automation that Claude built it for itself, where it is sending me daily digest for my application, how many number of visitors, signups and actual revenue we are making in the last 24 hours. Before this, I would have to manually go to all of these three platforms to see how many number of visitors we had in the last 24 hours, how many number of new users has signed up in my database and what we are actually making from our application. But with Claude Routines, it sends me this daily digest inside my Gmail so that I can easily skim and scan in the morning, hey, these were the number of visitors and this many number of paid users and where actually traffic is coming from in each and every single page on my website. The best part here is you don't need to connect those nodes manually like you do in other automation platforms like n8n, make.com or Zapier. Here you're just describing what you want to happen in your automation, then connect with your tools and set the timing that you want to repeat or trigger this automation. For instance, if you look at our instruction, it is a daily digest guide where it should collect data from Vercel by connecting with MCP connector, Supabase and Stripe, and lastly use our Gmail to notify us daily inside our inbox. After that, you can obviously connect the model that you want to run this automation on. As this is a very simple and straightforward automation, I am running it on Sonnet 5. I have selected the trigger when it should repeat this automation on a daily basis at 9 AM. Then last but not least, I have connected with all the tools that this routine or particular schedule will need, which is our Supabase MCP connector, Gmail, Stripe and Vercel. Here you need to understand very clearly that your instruction is either going to break or make your Claude Routines, because it is not going to stop and ask for a permission. It is going to run in Anthropic's cloud or infrastructure. So you have to be very precise and descriptive inside your instruction so Claude can understand, hey, it has to do in this particular format. These are the tools it needs to grab and what the actual goal of this automation is. As said here, Claude will use all of these connector tools, including the write and delete one, without asking for any permission, as this automation are running in the Anthropic cloud or server. That's why a lot of people are still not able to utilize true potential of Claude Routines, because they are not able to write this precise and descriptive instruction and are facing problem with permission or environment variable. So we will take a step ahead and actually use Claude Code directly by using /schedule skill or directly building this Claude Routines inside our terminal. Because if you have seen our last Claude Routine video, we have actually built a full-blown AI automation that is sending us daily AI news directly from our Claude Routine web interface. But you might have suffered with permission or environment variables and you're not able to use Claude Routines, and that's why we will directly do that inside Claude Code. So head over to Claude Code and open the project that you want to work inside. I'm inside my application, which is TiltIt and 3D animation software, and what we want to do is we want to create a funnel where we are able to see how many number of new visitors we are getting every single day, from them how many are actually signing up by using our Supabase MCP and how many are actually converting and becoming a paid user. We will able to check that by using our Stripe MCP. Thus, by using this simple prompt that you can ever write, which is every morning at 9 AM check my Vercel analytics, Supabase signups and Stripe revenue for TiltIt and leave a summary report as a draft in my Gmail. It is as simple as that. You just describe what you want to automate and Claude Code will take it from there. Now in order to convert this into routine, just type /schedule. /schedule is basically a skill that will automatically build Claude Routines directly from your CLI. So don't worry, you will be able to see what it has built directly from Claude Routine web version. Now the thing you need to understand is you can literally automate anything with Claude Routines. So I will use some examples or prompt starters so you are easily able to understand what type of Claude Routines you can build for a particular use case, because everyone is in different niche with a different business model with different tools that they are using. So all of these Claude Routines or schedule will be personalized to your business. Now once you are ready with your prompt on whatever you want to automate, let's give it a go. First of all, what it will do is it will call or trigger this schedule skill. I will load up the skill. So it is calling our schedule skill. Then it is actually building this routine for us. So the action is create and the output is 200, which means everything went successful. So our routine is live. Here is the name of our routine. Here is the unique UUID and the schedule timing, what it does, which model does it use and connectors attached to it. But you can see Stripe is missing in the connector as we want to connect with our Stripe account. So let's click on connectors. Head over to our Stripe. Then once connected with your Stripe account, you can actually test or trigger this automation to see this in action. Here it has actually started our Claude routine in the cloud. So we have our scheduled check-in, and here is the instruction. Then we can see what's inside this session. So it has set up our cloud container, cloned the repository, and started Claude Code in the cloud. Let's see the tools. So it has found the tool of Vercel, Supabase, Stripe, and Gmail. Then it is getting all the analytics from our Vercel MCP connector. So this is the project ID, number of visitors, page views. Same goes for our Supabase query. And lastly, getting the data from Stripe. So here we have our daily digest, number of visitors, signups, new purchases, and how much we have made in the last 24 hours. Then here we have our total number of users, total pro users, and top page analytics from Vercel data. Like we are able to get 6 visitors from blog directory, alternative page, editor, and our main landing page. That's how you can literally automate anything just by describing what you want to automate in plain English by using Claude Code and /schedule skill. Next, you can modify or change anything inside your existing routines just again by describing in plain English. Let's say we want to change the schedule timing from 9 AM to let's say 10 PM in the night. Or we want to change the model from Sonnet to Fable, or we want to add any particular tool or any more data that we want to grab inside our schedule routine. So whether you are a non-technical person or someone who is just getting started with AI automation, definitely check out Claude Routines, because here you don't need to connect any of these nodes manually like other automation platforms, for example n8n or make.com. Next, if you want to learn more about how you can spin thousands of sub-agents inside a Claude Code session, check out this video.